Hey guys, my name is Titan, your host, and last episode we got to Violet City, and yeah, and we also got our Pokédex, we saw Mr. Pokemon, we met our rival. We did quite a lot last episode, seeing as it was like 22 minutes long, instead of being 50 minutes like I wanted it to be. But either way, this time I have a host, or a guest host with me, and his name is...
I'm Christopher1988, your host with the most, or rather in this case, the best of the guests. And I must say, you have gone through a lot. I've only just checked through your diary. Seriously, you've gone through so much. So hold on. You've just arrived at Violet City. So does that mean today in this episode we're gonna do a gym battle? Are we gonna do a gym battle?
Maybe, but first we have to get something else done.
Oh, I want to do the gym battle now!
Well, first let's just enter this house and talk to a guy.
Hi, guy!
A Pokemon you get in trade grows quickly, but if you don't have the right gym badge, they disobey you.
Hey, does anybody want to be the guy?
Oh dear. I'm looking for the Pokemon Bellsprout. Want a trade for my Onix? Not yet, because we don't have one.
Yeah. Do you mind if I explain the rules about trading?
Go ahead, while I go and catch this Bellsprout.
Okay, so for those who've never played a Pokemon game before, obviously besides catching and training your Pokemon, you can trade Pokemon with other people. Obviously with this being done on an emulator, trading with another person is quite difficult to do with another living one. So the game is nice enough to offer in-game trades. Now there are some rules to offer when it comes to trading in these games. The in-game trades have one rule that it has to be the Pokemon that they want. And they will give you the Pokemon in return that they offer. In this case, as you heard, a Bellsprout for Onix. But here's the things that are cool about this. The first rule is whatever level your Bellsprout is, in this trade for example, is what level the Onix is. Which is a very cool thing, meaning if you want to get, which means if you, for example, I think we're in the first route, aren't we, trying to catch the Bellsprout?
I think it's, hold on.
Okay,
it's Route 31.
Okay, we'll go with that. If you say for example you caught
we've got level 3 Bellsprout here.
Okay, so if we caught this level 3 Bellsprout, which I've got the funny feeling Chi-Chan is going to achieve, but we shall see, then the Onix we will get will be level 3. Sounds pretty cool, right? There is one small problem, and of course the problem is the Pokemon that you get in return, it will be that level, but it will have a hard time obeying you. Now I think Chi-Chan can explain why that is.
Well, I'm not completely sure which badge you need for which in this, because it's different from different games. But basically, when you get a gym badge, you will be told at that point that a Pokemon that's traded up to a certain level will obey you. But if you don't have that gym badge, if say your Pokemon went over level 10 for instance and you didn't have any gym badges, it would start to use a move which you didn't command it to do. So say you said use Vine Whip, it might use Tackle or something.
Or it might even not attack at all, it might just do like loafing around. Think Charizard from the Pokemon anime of the first season. Think of how he acted to Ash before the Orange Island saga. Exactly like that.
Yep, and now we are just heading back into Violet City to make our trade.
Yay! Oh, the other thing, of course, is you can notice that the Pokemon you get in the in-game trade will have itself a nickname. Unfortunately, you're stuck with that nickname. You cannot change that nickname because, as in the games, a Pokemon's nickname is chosen with love and care. So only that person who caught it can change it.
Which kind of sucks, but I suppose it's fair.
Well, they have to have some drawback. But at least now we get an Onix, which is useful for this first gym, right?
Yes, and I'll explain why. And we get Rocky the Onix. How creative.
You mind if I could do a random impression of Onix if you wanted?
Go on.
Ooh.
Decent.
Ooh.
Alright, let's have a look at our Onix. This will probably only be used for this gym, I should mention. Because I'm not completely fond of Onix.
Yeah, and I don't think many people were before it had the Because most people online use Steelix from my adventures online.
Yeah, I should mention that Onix kind of has terrible typing with its rock and ground thing. Because it's like quad beat to water and such.
Yeah, of course, if it's a physical move, Onix has more chance of surviving rather than a special one. So, for example, if you had, for example, if you had Totodile and it used Aqua Tail against an Onix, it would have some chance of surviving. But if it used Hydro Pump, yeah, I think we can guess that one. Bye bye, Onix.
Now, first we're just going to head back out to Route 31 and do some simple training to get our Onix up to level 5, and then we can head somewhere else that's in Violet City.
Wait, does this mean we're going to do some cutting and coming back when we're level 5? Or we just going to skip
we'll see how long it takes. Ah, well done, I sent out Chicory at first.
You know, could I... No, I can't say anything about this. I can't because I won't. Yeah. She tied me with a rope, so if I say something bad against her, she'll tighten it. Well, yeah, we can prove it. We can prove this. Like, for example, that was a silly mistake. You wanted Onix out first. See, I told you.
Right, I've decided to use Screech twice because it was taking too long.
Onix is a fantastic physical attacker at this stage. Now, for those who've never played the Gold and Silver games, I believe the first gym is a flying type, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Led by Falkner.
Yep, exactly. Now, I believe the game defies physics with having one of its Pokémon already evolved about 7 levels underneath what it's supposed to do.
Yeah.
But oh well, it makes sense. But obviously for those who are playing this game, flying types are weak against electric, ice, and rock. And since we don't have any ice types around here, and I don't recall we can get an electric type, which means that we only have one option.
Yeah.
And Onix, you want an Onix here? I believe type around here, isn't there? Cave, you can find Geodudes in there.
Yeah, Dark Cave, yeah.
You forgot that, didn't you?
No, I did know, but I just thought I'd skip straight to Onix.
Fair enough.
Plus, there's actually a trainer inside of the Dark Cave, which is possible to run into, and who has like level 10 or 20, I can't remember, ish Pokemon, so it could be slightly dangerous.
Yeah, well, concerning the other end of Dark Cave is over by the 8th gym. Yeah, that may not be the best of ideas to go that way yet.
And it's a good job we're running into Pidgeys because they only seem to do 1 damage with their tackles. And we get to level 4 because we get boosted experience because we traded. Of
course, I forgot. I think we both partially forgot about that one a little bit.
Now I'm just going to quickly cut out while I just go and heal back at the Pokemon Center. Okay guys, sorry about that massive cut out there, it's just kind of, we had to do a little bit of training with the Onix, and we found out it doesn't learn a rock move until a very annoying level.
To be precise, for those who think they can win the gym very easily, well, think of it this way. If you were going for Geodude or Onix, you would have a long while to wait, especially if you were playing this version. If you're playing ShinyGold, it's based off the Fire Red level ups, which sadly means that Geodude would not learn a rock move until level 11, and Onix wouldn't learn one till level 12.
Yeah, and our little Rocky here is level 5, so what we are going to do is keep Onix out front, then we're going to go into Sprout Tower, and, well yeah, just switch it out whenever we run into a Pokemon.
Yeah, and because we're going into Sprout Tower, and I know this is spoiling a bit, but concerning the places filled with Bellsprout trainers, I can guess that there's a certain little bird who'll be itching to have a little flight.
Yeah, okay, Sprout Tower is built long ago, it's a place for Pokemon training.
Is it weird that I am wiggling side to side just like the Sprout Tower podium thingy?
Well, it doesn't seem to be wiggling in this, but we'll see. Only if you reach the top will you obtain a HM. I wonder what that is.
HM! Wait, does everybody know what a HM is?
Ooh, I don't know.
Ooh.
Why don't you explain as I carry on through here?
Okay. For those who don't, in case you're wondering, I'm pretty much a huge Pokemon expert. For those who wondered, I've been involved with it since it began, so I know how they work. Ahem. Sorry, I'm not trying to show off in any way, believe me. I'm just trying to help. Okay, in the game, you can find machines that can help your Pokemon learn certain moves. There are two different types. Technical machines, shortened to TM, and hidden machines, HMs. Now TMs, before Black and White, you could only use a TM once. Once you used a TM to learn the certain move that they have, it was gone. You could not use it ever again. Nuh-uh. Never, no matter how much you begged, unless you found another TM again. But concerning in the games that TMs are quite limited, except for a few at the shops and such, you wouldn't get far. HMs, on the other matter, are different. There are normal... it's hard to explain. Before there was only 5 HMs. And the main ones that have been in most of these Pokemon games are Cut, Fly, Surf, Strength, and recently, I think Waterfall is kind of another one, isn't it?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but HMs work a different way. In order to, you can use those moves not only to attack in battle in a heavy style, but you can use them to help you out into the field. For example, didn't you say on your second episode, Chi, that there was actually a tree that needed to have been cut down by your house?
Yeah.
Well, that is what a HM is for. You need to find a HM cut, which allows you to cut that tree. But there is a huge downfall when you get the machine. And what downfall is that one?
Wait, which ones are we talking about?
I'm on about what's the drawback when you find a HM and you teach the move. What must you have?
What do you mean, what must you have?
I meant the gym badge.
Oh, yeah, you must have a gym badge. First gym badge is for court, and second is for the whichever one you get second.
Yeah, basically, as you progress in the game, you'll find more HMs to help you out and give you certain things. But of course, if you want to use them outside into the field and such, like you want to surf on the water, or you want to push heavy boulders, or ride up giant waterfalls, or even fly to towns you've already visited, then that is where the HMs come in. But of course, you need the badge in order to use them. You can teach them, and you can still use the moves in battle, but involving using them outside of battle, you need the badge.
That was well explained so far.
Yeah, because of course computer says no. Anyone who gets the reference gets a cookie.
Oh dear.
Watch your comment mail be. Watch your comments flood.
Okay.
I'm a good person, really. At least I hope so, right? That's it, I'm hiding.
Oh well, our guest is gone.
Damn it! Damn it, she does this every time. Anyway, so, what's your progression so far?
Well, so far we have Onix is at level 7.
Woohoo!
By the process of fighting these trainers with tons of bell sprouts and switching in and out, in and out. On the other hand, our Spearow, nicknamed Zaku, is gained a level to level 8 through pecking all of them.
Wow, and I really feel sorry for Chikorita right now, because Chikorita's pretty much just sitting in the ball going, I want to play too!
Yeah. Well, I suppose Chikorita could use Tackle if it wanted, but it's much simpler just to use Peck.
Yeah, pretty much this is the drawback if you chose the grass starter at the beginning. I'm not saying that grass starters are the worst, I'm not saying that at all. It's just obviously, if you have a grass starter, then you are in big trouble for the first gym. In fact, you're pretty much screwed for the second one as well, aren't you? Because the second... Oh, actually, we shouldn't go that far ahead. We gotta get there first.
Yeah.
Yeah. But, personally, fire and water are your better options, obviously. But obviously, it comes down to you guys.
Well, I will say one thing. Fire is said to be the easiest to raise, and, like, an easy thing to just, like, kind of sweep through the game with. Water is like the middle one, so if you don't exactly want a challenge but you don't want it to be too easy, then you can pick the water starter, which in this case would be... Yep!
Yeah.
Totodile.
Yep. Hey, thank you for my... I'll tell you what, you could have asked me to do... I'll tell you what, can I do a reference for Cyndaquil just to go in with it?
Yeah.
Cyndaquil!
There we go. And, of course, there's my Chikorita, which is actually the most challenging thing. And I've just forgotten to switch twice, I think, so... Looks like Onix won't be getting all the experience this time.
Oh well.
Oh well, yeah. Gives something for Spearow.
Yeah, but obviously, as you said, grass is the hardest. But it's probably the most rewarding in a way, because it's like your harder difficulty.
Right, and up some more stairs. Ah, we have lots of trainers in a row. What's in this ball? A potion! I think we're on the final stretch here.
Wait, is it just one straight run with with about 3 trainers in the way?
I don't know, I can't see. I can see 2, but I think this is the last little...
Yeah. But I get the feeling there's more than just these trainers here.
We'll see.
Commence the stroking the beard option, you know, that sort of thing.
Oh, finally, something different. Instead of a few level 3 Bellsprouts, we get one level 6.
Hooray! Difference is good!
That means we need to get Onix out as soon as possible, otherwise it'll be killed in one shot.
Yeah. Would this be that? Could this be that Monty Python moment where they go, "Run away! Run away!"
Ah, right. That's that Bellsprout gone, and level 8 for Onix. And we learn Bind.
I told you. I told you.
And I'll go over what Bind does in just a moment. Play defeated Sage Jin. Beaten by a mere child.
Well, of course. Well, what did you expect in these games? Wait, he must not have played Red and Blue. He must have forgotten about that.
Right. I will now explain Bind by showing its thing at the same time. Okay. It has 15 power and 75% accuracy, and its effect says a long body or tentacles are used to bind the foe for 2 to 5 turns. So there.
So basically what that means is your Pokemon won't be able to do much else except squeeze each turn more and more damage out of the opponent. But the advantage of that means that they cannot switch, which means while they try to attack you for the bind to wear off, as it was, or until you faint, it's forcing them to waste more PP of their moves, which they could be using against others in your team. So it may not be accurate, but it stops your opponent from switching, and it forces them to waste more PP on moves just so you can, well, give it up.
Yeah, and we just did see a different move before the Bellsprout went down, which was Growth, so we finally get some more variety in these trainers.
Yeah, Growth is a move that raises special attack, for those who wondered. Kind of useless with these Bellsprouts because Vine Whip is a contact move.
Exactly.
So pretty much growth to a Vine Whip is like putting gravy on Skittles. It's useless!
Right, and it looks like we're on our last normal trainer for now.
Normal?
And they have a level 7 Bellsprout. Also using Growth.
These sages must not really be clever.
Oh, it survived by like 1 hit point.
What?
We did get a 1-hit kill as usual.
No, an apocalypse.
Oh well. Our Spearow is doing its job.
Yeah, well, poor Chikorita's just like the cheerleader right now.
Oh my god, we have some variety.
Wait, what?
He's using a Hoot Hoot.
Hoot Hoot! Ah, wait, have you encountered one before?
Yep, we have.
Ah, Hoot Hoot!
Right, this means Onix can actually stay out.
you could show off Bind.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Why not? It shows them, and if Onix sadly doesn't make it or something, then hey, at least we get to show it. That of course matters to if it can hit.
And there goes Bind taking effect. It's not doing much, but it helps.
Yeah, it's more useful as kind of like well, it's like a poison effect, only it wears off.
Oh, using Foresight.
Foresight is well. You might be thinking to those who are watching this for the first time, Foresight is a good move. Does that mean it's doing something by identifying? Well, no, not really. Foresight has two uses. First, if you're attacking a ghost type, it makes a ghost type Pokemon. Well, normally ghost type Pokemon can't be hit by normal or fighting moves. But when you use Foresight, it makes them a vulnerable target. Foresight also, I think it's Foresight allows it as well as another move, but Foresight allows you to also hit a Pokemon that's used Double Team.
There you go.
The boy
And we just got 130 boosted experience points there.
Wow!
And we get level 9 and part way into... we nearly get into level 10.
Wow, what do you know? Wait, does that mean Onix is becoming the strongest member?
It actually is for now. Oh, look, we got a small cutscene type thing from the Elder here.
Wait, isn't that...
Wait. You are indeed skilled as a trainer. As promised, here's your hit gem. Let me say this, you should treat your Pokemon better. The way you battle is far too harsh. Pokemon are not tools of war. And here is our rival. He claims to be the Elder, but he's weak. It stands to reason. I'd never lose to fools who battle about being nice to Pokemon. I only care about strong Pokemon that can win. I really couldn't care less about weak Pokemon. Silver used escape rope.
Why, that no good little...
Right, let's pick up... Oh, we get an escape rope as well, from the side.
Yeah, I want to wrap my arms around his neck.
Right, let's just quickly save, because we don't want anything going wrong. I should have probably remembered that I do save states.
Yeah, maybe the slide's an idea, but oh well, too late now.
Ah, right, let's try it. So good of you to come here.
Oh, wait, are you sure healing wouldn't have been an idea? Maybe you could have healed up Onix a little bit?
Oh no, Onix is fine.
Okay. Sorry, I'm a cautious type. Always have been.
Anyway. Sage Lee would like to battle. Sage Lee sent out Bellsprout. Level 7.
Now you might... Now, gee, if I recall, he has 2 Pokemon. Gee, I wonder what the second could be.
Actually, I think he has 3.
3?
Yes. And it used Vine Whip, but luckily we sent out our Spearow just in time.
Go, Zaku! Destroy!
And we get it done with 1 peck.
Bellsprout. I always used to love Bellsprout.
Oh, here's a Hoot. Again. Now we can keep Onix out.
Yeah, I was about to say, do not use your grass type against a Hoot.
Oh, I wonder why.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's level 10.
Level 10? That means Onix has a bit of a fair fight. Come on, Rocky, you can do... You know, wait, Rocky, he's under it and he's getting some training. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm surprised we didn't think of that earlier.
I think many of the audience just face-palmed. Now we're just gonna screech it twice, just seeing as it's Growlers and such, but just to make things a little bit easier because we only can do Tackle and Bind pretty much. And we've already used Bind.
Kill them.
And it's just been freed from Bind, but we'll just tackle it anyway.
It's like, I'm free! Bang!
And we've been identified.
Wow, yeah, wait, yeah, Hoot, what did you find out from identifying an Onix? It's made of rock! And... it's a snake! And... any weak points? Not that I can
there
figure.
goes Hoot.
Woot!
Rocky gained a boosted 184 experience points. Level 10!
Yay!
And we get part way through to getting on to level 11. Now we're not gonna change out to something else yet, because we're gonna switch out when he sent the Bellsprout out, which he has done, so we're just going to switch out now.
I would have said you could probably have done it with Chikorita.
Maybe.
Well, I'm not saying this, but what happens if Onix and Spearow don't do very well against you-know-who?
We'll see.
Touch wood, touch wood.
Well, we're actually alright to send a Chikorita out against... well, I'll explain it when we get to the gym, actually. Right, and Spearow is now level 10 as well.
Right. Oh, they're like brothers.
Chikorita's been left behind.
Oh.
Okay, and that's our win. You and your Pokemon should have no problem using this move. Take this Flash HM. Obtain the HM05! Flash illuminates even the darkest of places, but to use it outside of battle you need the badge from Violet's gym, as we explained already. Now, I don't feel like walking, so let's use our escape rope.
Of course you could walk if you wanted to, but obviously the drawback would be you'd encounter Pokemon galore.
I never did, at all.
Weird. Oh, there's normally a few. Well, for those who played the original Gold and Silver, and like even the newer Heart Gold and Soul Silver, will know that in Sprout Tower there are Rattatas, and during the night time you can find Ghastlies.
But strangely enough we didn't encounter anything there, so...
Awkward! I don't know, maybe they took that out?
Let's see. Have we actually got any TMs so far? Yeah, just got Flash. Right.
Yeah.
Let's keep going.
Oh, for those who want to know, Flash doesn't just illuminate caves. If you use the move in battle, it allows you to lower your opponent's accuracy. It's like Sand Attack, if a Pidgey you've encountered so far has used Sand Attack.
Yeah, I should probably mention, in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it is actually possible to encounter a Pokemon on the route that I'm on now. You can encounter Flaffies and such things like that, but I'll get to that Pokemon when we come to it. Right, we're not completely ready for the gym just yet. So, we just need our Onix here to be 2 more levels higher.
You want this to be a done deal.
Yeah, so we're just going to quickly pause the recording again while we nip out into the next route and train a bit more.
I'll get the popcorn!
Okay, see you guys in a little bit.
Bye for now. That